This video will cover beginner questions regarding the topic of integration by parts. Integration by parts is based on the formula for the derivative of a product. UB prime is U prime V plus UB prime. That means the dx of UV equals du dx times b plus u times dv dx, where both u and v are differentiable functions of x. If u prime and v prime are continuous, you can integrate both sides. uv equals the integral of du dx times v dx plus the integral of u times dv dx, then dx. Then uv equals the integral of, this one is cancelled, v du plus the integral of, cancelled, u dv. Then move this one to the left, uv minus the integral of v du equals the integral of u dv. Now we have a formula for integration by parts. When doing integration by parts, the guideline is that u should be written as it is or replaced with du. So it should be u, which is simpler when differentiating. For dv, you just have to choose the part that looks more complicated, or since it needs to be replaced with v, we can put the easy to integrate part as dv. Now, shall we check it while integrating? Question 1. We have a formula. The integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. As already explained, the easy part to differentiate can be set to u, and the easy to integrate part set to be dv. When x is differentiated, it becomes 1. So it becomes simple, and sin x doesn't really matter whether you are differentiating or integrating. So let u equal x and dv equal sin x dx. Derive on each side, du equals dx. Integrate on each side, v equals minus cosine x. Now using the formula, uv, u is x, v is minus cosine x, minus integral of v is minus cosine x, du is dx, equals minus x cosine x, then make positive, then the integral of cosine x is plus sine x, then plus c. How is it? Easy, right? But if it's not easy to choose u and dv, there is of course an easier way. This is the order to find u, L, I, P, E, T. L means ln, or log. I means inverse trig. P means polynomial. E means exponential. T means trig. By the way, E and T are not in any order. So L, I, P, T, E is okay. I just wrote the E first to make it easier to memorize. In here, x is a polynomial and sin x is a trig. Since polynomial is before trig, x becomes u. Now you will be able to find u really easily. And if u is a polynomial, then we can use the tabular method. Sines, derivative, integral. The derivative part is u equal x, and dv part is sine x. In the second column, the u part differentiate until u obtain 0 as a derivative. Then x prime is 1, 1 prime is 0. In the third column, dv part is sine x. We continue the integration. Sine x is minus cosine x. Then integration again, minus sine x. The signs alternate from plus, minus, plus. The integral of x sine x dx equals, starting with the sine plus, the derivative is multiplied by the integral 1 below it before 0. Then times x times minus cosine x, x times minus cosine x, then minus times 1 times minus sine x plus c. And the final answer is minus x cosine x make positive plus sine x plus c. And we have the same answer. But remember, you cannot use u as ln or inverse trick. It is only available when u is polynomial. Question 2. The order to find u is repeat x squared is a polynomial, etx is exponent. So u equal x squared, dv equal e to the power of x dx. Then derive on each side, du equals 2x dx, and integrate both sides, v equals e to the power of x. Use the formula, the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Then back to the original, u is x squared, v is e to the power of x, minus the integral of v means e to the power of x, du means 2x dx. And we can rewrite as x squared e to the power of x minus 2 integral of x times e to the power of x dx. We have successfully completed the integration by part, but we have to use it one more time. X is polynomial and e to the power of x is exponent. So new u is x and dv is e to the power of x dx. Derive on each side, du equals dx. When you integrate e to the power of x, then v equals e to the power of x. And keep the first one, x squared e to the power of x minus 2 times, use the formula uv, u is x, v means e to the power of x, minus the integral of v means e to the power of x, du means dx. And expand x squared e to the power of x minus 2x e to the power of x. Second one, plus 2 the integral of e to the power of x dx. And the final answer is x squared e to the power of x minus 2x e to the power of x plus 2 times the integral of e to the power of x dx is e to the power of x, then plus c. In here, u is x squared, which is a polynomial, so we can use the tabular method. Signs, derivative, integral. In the second column, u equals x squared. Differentiate until you get 0. X squared prime is 2x, 2x prime is 2, then 2 prime is 0. And dv part is e to the power of x. In the third column, integrate until you see 0. Integral of e to the power of x is always e to the power of x. Then everything is e to the power of x. The sign is alternated from plus, minus, plus, minus. The integral of x squared e to the power of x dx equals, starting with the sign, the derivative is multiplied by the integral 1 below it before 0, times x squared times e to the power of x minus 2x times e to the power of x plus 2 times e to the power of x plus c. We have the same answer. Question 3. The order to find u is repeat. U is ln x. Usually students think that there is no dv for a moment, so we write a little one here, which is polynomial. Then let u equal ln x, dv equal 1 dx. Then derive on each side, du equals 1 over x dx. Integrate on each side, v equals x. Now use the formula. The integral of u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du. Then back to the original. U part is ln x, v part is x, minus the integral of v part is x, then du part is 1 over x dx. Then we can rewrite as x ln x minus the integral of cancelled 1 dx. The final answer is x ln x minus x plus c. Tabular method cannot be used here because u is not a polynomial. Question 4. Use repeat. X is polynomial, secant is trig. So u is x, then dv is secant squared 4x dx. Then du equals dx, v equals the integral of secant squared 4x dx equals, use the substitution, let w equal 4x, derive on each side, dw equals 4 dx, then divide by 4 on each side, dw over 4 equals dx. Then back to the original, the integral of secant squared of 4x means w, dx means dw over 4. Then we can rewrite as 1 over 4, the integral of secant squared w dw equals 1 over 4. This one is tangent w plus c equals 1 over 4. Tangent w means 4x plus c. Then v equals 1 over 4 tangent 4x. Use the formula. The integral of u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du equals u means x, v means 1 over 4 tangent 4x minus the integral of v 1 over 4 tangent 4x du means dx. We can rewrite as 1 over 4x tangent 4x minus 1 over 4 the integral of tangent 4x dx. We already know the formula. The integral of tangent x dx equals at an absolute value secant x plus c or minus ln absolute value cosine x plus c. So the integral of tangent kx dx equals 1 over k at an absolute value of secant kx plus c or minus 1 over k at an absolute value of cosine kx plus c. Then back to the original equals x over 4 tangent 4x minus 1 over 4. Use this 1 over 4 at an absolute value of secant 4x plus c. We can rewrite as x over 4 tangent 4x minus 1 over 16 at an absolute value of secant 4x plus c or x over 4 tangent 4x plus 1 over 16 at an absolute value of cosine 4x plus c. This is the last one. This question is similar to question 3. So 1 is here and use repeat. Then u is ln x squared. Then dv is dx. Then du equals, derive on each side, 2 ln x times ln x prime dx equals 2 ln x times ln x prime is 1 over x dx. v equals x. Use the formula. The integral of u dv equals uv minus integral of v du. U means ln x squared. V equals x minus the integral of v equals x du equals 2 ln x times 1 over x dx. We can rewrite as x ln x squared minus 2 integral of cancelled ln x dx. equals x ln x squared minus 2. Since we have solved question 3, we already know the answer. The integral of ln x dx equals x ln x minus x plus c. Then back to the original. The integral of ln x dx is x ln x minus x plus c. The final answer is x ln x squared minus 2x ln x plus 2x plus c. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.